the person. If not, then one of us will give you our link. It's a referral link. It is free. Okay, you do not have to pay anything. The reason we like to give the referral link is because that person will get credit for it. Okay.
Right.
So anyway, I'm going to now screen
Advertising
share with
credits.
you.
Yeah, you get advertising credits when you refer
Advertising credits.
people to IBO Toolbox. It's not like you actually get payment for it. But they also, that's another way, so that if you've been talking to someone, and you're a friend with them on Facebook and they want to be connected with you on IBO Toolbox, it automatically makes you associates, so you don't have to search for them too. So that's another reason, it's to say here's how you can get hooked up with IBO Toolbox, so that way you're already connected.
Okay. So, and like I said, I have been in it since the beginning. I didn't know how to use it until we started using it, and I saw the value. It was like huge. So, like I said, this is something that you can use. We try to give you a lot of free things to make it easier so that you could build your business. It's a great place to get connections, get emails, and talk to people. So, like I said, this script is going to be, you can use it any place, ladies and gentlemen. Okay? I'm going to now, let me go to here, share my desktop, and cross fingers and toes. Let's see. Come on. Okay, whoops. That's the ultimate script. Okay, let me do that.
For those
And
of
can you
you that
guys
are
see my
having
desktop?
connection issues, the only thing I can tell you is if you are using Mozilla Firefox or Internet Explorer and your Flash player isn't updated, that is the biggest reason you're going to get kicked out.
See, told you she knows her stuff. Yeah, you have to be updated with the Flash player. Yeah, it's good to know. Exactly. Nor in Firefox, yeah, because I use the Google Chrome and I've been okay with that. So definitely IE does not work here. Great. Cool.
All right, I'll let you keep going.
Okay. No problem. No, I'm happy you did. Okay. The ultimate script, okay? I did not create this. The gentleman that created it is Ricardo Rodriguez. He is a top tier marketer in the industry. Okay, he knows his stuff, and he's been using this script. It's been getting him phenomenal success. That's the best I'm going to say. Because he is doing quite well. He did do this training yesterday with Rex, and like I said, when we saw it, it was just like, are you serious? Really? So again, it's very simple. And like I said, take notes because this is what you're going to be using. Now, let me just tell you before we go into the script, I'm going to go into IBO so that this way you could see where you could get people's names and numbers. Okay? So that really helps. If you don't have the names and numbers, then it's kind of difficult. Okay. Now, let's say these are my associates, okay? When I click on someone, I'm going to just pick, anybody out of the air here. Okay, she doesn't happen to have her phone number. But that's why when you come in here, you start, and we have a script specific for this on how you can get associates. But this particular person doesn't have her phone number. But that's where you would get the number. You just click on their name. I'm trying to get somebody with a phone number so that you guys could see it. Okay, this lady has her phone number. What you would do is you go and you make a separate file for your contacts, okay? So that this way you contact them, especially you want to do this for new people in IBO, okay? Because this way they have no idea, they're new to it, they don't know who to talk to, so it's ideal for you to talk to them. Also, ideally, because of the way this script is written, if you can get someone that's close to where you live, because ideally it's a person that's in your state. This works like I said, ideally. But again, this is where you get their telephone number. You also can connect with them in other areas. With IBO, you also could send them messages. You could connect with them, like this lady on Twitter, and I could connect with her on LinkedIn. So I'm going to use Laura as she's one of my IBO contacts, okay? So we're going to run through the script, and then this way you guys could see how it is. Okay, you got that. Okay, Marvin, you need to get back to the person that brought you here, okay? If you're on our team, you automatically get a copy. If not, I would really advise you to take notes, okay? Because I'm not recording this or anything, okay? So anybody who's not on our team, please do yourself a favor, start taking notes, because we're going to get started. Okay, the ultimate script, okay? I would call up Laura, and then I would say, I'll go ring, ring, hello, Laura, and then I don't use her, right, I don't use her last name, just her first name, because that makes it more personal. Instead of me saying, hello, Laura McCarthey, you're already thinking it's going to be a, telemarketer. And, okay, so I'll wait for her response. And then what I do, she says hello, and then I say, it's Diana Kerekes. Now, I use my full name, okay? Calling you from my house here and I live in Howell, New Jersey. Laura doesn't live near me, but if, let's say, she was in New Jersey, okay, I would go again, hello, Laura. Hi, it's Diana Kerekes, calling you from my house here in Howell, New Jersey. How are you doing?
I'm doing
and then
great.
Laura and then I would say, good. Okay, you want to, make it very personal, make it very, you don't want to call somebody and go, hello, Laura, hi, if they see that you're reading from a script, they're already going to be turned off. You really want to make it like you know this person, even though you don't know this person, but you want to talk like that. It's extremely important to do that, because people will pick up if they feel like you're trying to pitch them. So she said, she's doing good. So I said, good. Then I go, Laura, you and I don't know each other. And then you laugh. Don't worry, I didn't call to sell you anything or give you a sales pitch. Nothing like that. You already lower their defenses by doing that. First of all, again, using her first name, okay, you and I don't know each other. Okay, but don't worry, I didn't call to sell you anything or give you a sales pitch. Nothing like that. So her defense goes down. I just called to ask you a question, Laura. Okay? People are going to when you go and you say you're going to ask people a question, they want to give you their opinion. Okay? So again, her defense is going to be down because all I'm doing is asking her a question. Then I go, you inquired information about working from home. My question is, were you looking for a part-time income or full-time income?
Full-time.
Full-time, okay. Do you have a pen and paper handy?
Always.
I'd like to give you some information. And then she said, always. Good. First, write my name down. It's Diana. And my phone number is 1234567. Now, Laura, are you in front of a computer right now?
Yes, I am.
Good. I'm going to provide you with the website. But before I do, let me give you a quick review on what this is all about. Again, you're giving her a website. I'm not pitching her. I don't mention any business whatsoever. She put in an inquiry on the internet. I'm just asking her, does she want it full-time? Did she want full-time or part-time? Okay? These are simple strategies. Think about it. Just answer, she put in an inquiry. I asked her a question. I'm building rapport with her. Okay? So then what I do is, Laura, Laura, it is something that you already do. You have been doing it all your life for free. You just didn't get paid for it.
It's craziness.
Well, for example, have you ever referred someone to a movie or a restaurant? Have you ever done that, Laura?
Well, of course.
Well, did you get paid to do that?
No.
Okay. How would you like to get paid to do just that?
Well, that would be great.
Yeah, it's really good. I've been doing it and for me, it's 15 years, okay? Here's how it works. When you go to my website, you're going to learn about our company, who we are, what we do, how we get paid. You're going to learn how you can make money on your spare time. Okay? Normally I don't speak this slow, but I'm trying so you guys could take notes. And I'm going to repeat it again, okay? Laura, you're going to love what you see, and when you do love it, you're going to do what comes naturally. You're going to refer people to it. The only difference is that now you will be paid to do what you have always done all your life for free. Does that make sense to you?
Sure.
Well, are you ready for the website?
Sure, send it on over.
Here is the link, and then you tell the website, confirm that they are on the correct site, okay? You want to make sure you give them the website, you confirm it, and then I go, Laura, after the presentation, give me a call back because I have a free gift for you that is worth $1,500. It's just a way to say thank you for taking time out of your day to view this presentation. So you could start taking care of yourself and your family. So call me when you're done. Talk to you soon. That's it, ladies and gentlemen. I didn't tell them the website does the talking. They talk about the company, they talk about the comp plan, everything's there. You don't sit there and try to explain it. Even if I know our comp plan of our particular business. If I sat here trying to explain it to someone, they're not going to get it as much as if they actually see a presentation live in front of them. Just like how we're doing this for you guys tonight, if we just didn't, just gave the word, didn't go through it, it's not so much of an impact as if someone is actually doing these trainings for you. That's why it's key, the way he has it set, get them to the website, let them see it, so that this way, they call you back. And don't chase people, okay? He doesn't chase people, trust me. He gives them the information. If they call back, fine. If they don't call back, that's fine too. Because that shows that they are not committed to really doing something to improve their life. So, okay. So how do you guys like that so far? Yes, the free gift, and you know what the free gift, wait till I tell you what the free gift is. Each one of you, I want you to remember something. Each one of you, okay, your time is worth money. Don't ever forget that. No matter what, don't ever forget that. I'm going to tell you what's the free gift, okay? I just want you guys to get yes, it's very simple. You don't have to explain anything. You don't have to sit there and give, a whole speech and, let me tell you about the products. Let me tell you about the comp plan. Let me tell you about the company. Because what you're going to actually do is you're going to bore people. What do you say when they ask how much it is? That's exactly, we're going to go into that as well. Okay? Now, after they watch a presentation, they call you back, say this, okay? This is after they do that. Laura, I have one question for you. And I wait for her response. Now, this is the key thing, ladies and gentlemen.
What is it?
Are you ready to get started with a winning team?
Yes.
Okay, great. And you simply direct them where they could sign up. That's it. Now, after you provided them with your name and number, and let's say the answer is no, that they're not in front of the computer right away, ask them, how soon can you be in front of the computer? okay? You wait for an answer. You do not, I repeat, you do not give them the website until they are in front of a computer. No matter what, how much they ask you, how much is this going to cost me, say, you know what, I will give you the information when you're in front of a computer. Again, you're qualifying them that they will call you back. Because if you give them the website right then and there, they're going to be like, yeah, I'll get to it, okay? You blew any possibility of that person. You've got to pique their interest, ladies and gentlemen, okay? So when they call you back, and when you're in front of a computer, I will provide you with a website that will show you how you can earn $800 a week on your spare time. We'll talk later. Bye. Okay? Don't be answering questions of anything else. You have to do it this way. All right? Make sure they're in front of a computer. Guide them. If they ask you how much it is, say everything's going to be explained to you with the presentation. Okay? They're going to try to dodge. They're going to ask you how much money you're making and all that. Don't. I'm serious. Redirect. Keep redirecting what you want them to do. Okay? Now, after you've asked the closing question, they said no. Let's say Laura said, no, I'm not interested. Simply thank them, and you remember you promised them a $1,500 free gift. So provide them with your $1,500 free gift, which is a 15-minute consultation about your why. Why you did this, how this has done for you, what it's done for you. People like stories. They like to hear, that you're on a winning team, that your team, whatever it is, your why, how this has helped you. They can do it. They could do it now, or they could set up an appointment with you, but do not, and these are specified, do not talk about your business. Even if they said no, don't talk about your business. They already said they were not interested, so don't bring it up. Simply talk about your why, you are involved in this industry, what it's done for you and your family, and what you are passionate about. That's it. That's it. Yes, exactly. It's rejection free. Okay, let's see. Any questions so far? I mean, like I said, that is so simple. Yes, it is a soft sell, Morgan. It is. They may ask how you got your name, how you got their name. Remember up at the top where it goes and says, you inquired information about working from home. That's it. You inquired information. I got your information. What we do, I mean, the less, I'm going to be straight up honest with you, the less you talk, the more chance you got to making the sale. But if you sit there and give all these explanations, because a lot of times, let me tell you something, people are watching your posture, even on the phone, they're listening, okay? But if you sit there and explain 20 million things and have diarrhea of the mouth, they're going to, number one, say, I can't do this, because if I got to sit here and I got to repeat all this stuff, oh, hell no. The more simple you make it, the more simple you make it, ladies and gentlemen. That's why you use a script, 1, 2, 3, and if they don't want it, they don't want it. They don't see it. Now, by them listening to you for the 15 minutes, your time is worth $100 an hour. You've got to have that mindset. You've got to have that posture that your time is worth $100 an hour. Because think about it. You guys are on the internet. You guys are doing what trying to get your business going. Your time is money. It really is. You have to get that straight in your head. That it's extremely important. I'm gonna let Laura. I know she's got some words of wisdom. What do you think, Laura?
No, she's absolutely right, because if you start, if they start asking you questions about how much does it cost, what is the compensation plan, what kind of products do I have to sell, how am I going to tell my friends and family about this, if you start going in and trying to explain all of that to them, you're going to lose them. You're going to lose them because they're going to be like, oh my gosh, I can't do this, I can't do it, because people, that's just nature, that's human nature, if they hear something like that. But if you give the video presentation or the webinar or whatever, the live presentation, if you give that option to someone to go see, where all the explanation is going to be done for you, then you take yourself out of the equation. And then afterwards, if they have questions, they can come back and ask you. But, if they ask you those things, we say, it's a lot of information for me to explain right now, but the website that I'm sending you to will answer all those questions for you. If you still do not understand after you watch the presentation, feel free to come back and ask me those questions. And that's the way you can eliminate it right away.
Exactly, Thomas. They are striving for control. And let me tell you something. Have you ever seen a movie or seen something where somebody explained it to you and you're like, what the hell were they talking about? This isn't what they were talking about. What are you talking? That movie sucked. Are you serious? You liked it, or you didn't like that movie? That movie was great. What the hell are you talking about? That's why you direct them to the website. If they see it, they see it. If they don't, they don't. That's why you don't call them back. You don't go begging nobody. Because I'm going to tell you something. You beg somebody to come in, they'll, maybe they may come in, they're going to do squat. They're going to take a position in your downline and do absolutely nothing. Moving on next. Exactly. Really. I mean, and don't be making any 20 million promises. Oh, this is the best thing with sliced bread. The whole thing. No. Stick with the script. It's simple, ladies and gentlemen. Like Laura said, you take yourself out of the equation. You don't, how simple could it be? Laura, I got a website for you to see. Are you in front of the computer? Yes. Here it is. Here's the link. Okay. Call me back if you're interested. If not, I will, give you the free gift. So basically, you got to remember, they're getting a free gift any which way. You're telling them your why. Maybe, just maybe, they're saying no now. That doesn't mean that it's never.
Yep.
They may come back to you because you sat and you talked to them. And you kept your word. You gave them a free gift. You told them your why. And a lot of times I've seen it where people, I'm doing great. I'm a mentor. I'm doing fantastic. I'm like, great. That's awesome. I'm telling you, within 6 months, they're called, you know what? Are you still doing that thing that you said you were doing? Can I go over it again with you? Because I'm going to tell you something, ladies and gentlemen. I'm sorry to say it, but a lot of people are not, and we know this, are not making it online. Not because they don't have the drive, not because they don't have the vision. It's because they are not taught the right way. That's why we're here tonight. We're not getting paid for this. We're not. We're here because we love the, well, I'm going to speak for myself. I want Laura to say her part. But I mean, I know I'm here because I love the community. I love what this has to offer. Laura, what's your why? Why are you here?
Me?
Yes, you.
My why is big. So, and I don't actually have it next to me right now because it's actually on my other desk. But I actually have my why written down on a piece of notebook paper in a notebook that I use when I take notes. But a lot of my why is my family, and I want to be able to give back to others. Like after I become this huge successful person out there, I want to be able to give back to the less fortunate and everything. So, but of course, my family, I want my family to be set up. I want my kids to be set up. I never want to have them worry about anything ever. And so, that's my biggest why is my family.
Yeah. And you're right, Marva, we're not trying to make a sale. See, we already lowered the resistance. We didn't come in, hey Laura, are you on some of the questions that they ask, are you open to, looking at another business opportunity? It's like, are you serious? Is that the best you can do? And I get it all the time, and I understand that the person is new. Yeah, so I'm like, you know what? Come to the workshops, hon. Come and listen to what we got to say, because we'll teach you the right language, okay? Because what we have is a totally different language as entrepreneurs. Some people, you go and you tell them it sounds like a pitch. I had somebody ask me, what's a pitch? They had no idea what a pitch was. So we do have another language. Yes, we are a second income consultants. Exactly. So I'm going to go over the script again. We're not going to interrupt. I just wanted to, go slow, step by step. But Laura's going to go over it with me one more time, ladies and gentlemen. So get your pieces of paper and pen ready. Oh, go ahead.
Right before we do that, actually, Jocelyn, that's good that you mentioned that, because my nurse asked me today at the doctor's office, what do you do now that you're out of the Army? And I said, I'm a second income consultant. And she asked me what it was about, and I actually used, part of the script, and I told her. I was like, I actually do something like you do every day. Do you refer people to friends or, to movies or restaurants? Yes. I said, well, I do something very similar, but I get paid for it. And she's like, oh, that's cool. So... it's just,
and
you can change it up as you get used to the script, right? This is your guideline. This is something for you to use. This is not something that you just sit, you're going to end up sitting there and reading from it. You still want to use your own personality when you're using these scripts, just to put that out there, because people will be able to tell if you're reading from it. So I suggest, if you guys get these, you could read them over at least 10 times before you try to go out and implement it. And then, say it out loud in your own voice, and, if you have a husband, a friend, or someone that was willing to role play with you before you actually go out and use it, do that as well, because it'll help you.
It's true. You want to do the role playing. That's why I, asked Laura, and she was so kind to come on tonight to do this. Because as you see, if I was reading it, you guys are not going to get the same impact as us doing it back and forth with each other. So that's really what I'm going to be calling you. Good. Call us, Jocelyn.
Yep.
And we're going to role play. Yes. Because I'm going to tell you something, role playing is huge, because especially if you're afraid of the phone, think about this, ladies and gentlemen. What are you telling them? You're telling them basically that they're going to be almost like referral agents, really, it's that simple. You refer something and you get paid for it. We are constantly, our society's constantly talking about, like, hey, Laura, did you have, do you guys have Longhorn over there? I'm going to tell you something. The restaurant here was great. Have you been there? No. Oh, okay. Maybe you want to take a chance and go there, or whatever restaurant, whatever. We guys, you do it all the time. It's constant. Oh, what about that recipe? Yeah, go to this site because they have fantastic recipes. The more you do it, the more relaxed you will be. Yes, Brian. It's true. It really is. And courageous, yeah. And think about it. If you get somebody, now, I always go to the best scenario and the worst scenario. You get somebody who's really nice on the phone, fantastic. You get somebody who's nasty, oh, well, they're not a fit for you. Trust me. You don't want a nasty person in your business. You don't. I'm dead serious. You don't want a nasty person in your business. Exactly.
Yeah,
next training.
This was mentioned before, too, in one of our previous trainings. But, if you call someone and they answer, and you say, hi, is Bob there? And they say, yeah, this is Bob. Ask them, well, Bob, did I catch you at a bad time? Ask them if it's a good time to call them, especially if you can tell from the tone in their voice that they do not want to speak to anybody right now. Do not go right into your, oh, this is something great, because you're gonna regret it. So just, make sure that when you, if they answer the phone, like, sometimes you'll get people like, yeah, this is Lisa, and they'll be like kind of hesitant and be like, well, you don't know me, but, you had inquired about some information online, and I'm just following up with you about what you were looking for. Are you looking for a full-time or a part-time income? So, that's how you can go into it. You don't want to just go right into your spiel.
Exactly.
And I'm tired, so I'm fumbling over my words. I wouldn't be calling anybody at this hour.
No, you're doing great, Laura. You're bringing up some valid points. That's again why, we do this team effort, because there's some points that, I didn't even think of saying, and she just, hit on them. You're right. You want to talk to people that are in the right mindset, because you don't know. Did they just get bad news about themselves, or did they get, oh, don't you stop. Sorry about that.
It's okay.
Well,
I have one that does the same bark.
Yeah. But anyway, you want to, you don't know if they got bad news. You don't know if they're going through a divorce. You have no idea. So think about yourselves. Put yourselves in that situation. Have you ever been where the phone rings and it's like, who the hell is calling now? I don't want to talk to anybody. Really. So, yeah. The dog's barking in the background, whatever. But that's why you want to, you do make those phone calls. There are tons and tons and tons and more tons of leads to call. That's why we use IBO Toolbox, ladies and gentlemen. Because a lot of people, I don't know who to call. I don't know who to talk to. Seriously, you got more leads than you could count. That you could really call in a lifetime. But it's up to you to find, to look for those leads. We're giving you places where to find them. We also have programs where to get them. There's no lack of leads for anybody. Not at all. So we're going to go through it again one more time, so that this way you guys could, again, still take notes, okay? And he's going to shut up now because he got a cookie, so. Okay. All right. Hello, Laura.
Hello?
Hi, it's Diana Kerekes calling you from my house in Howell, New Jersey. How are you doing?
I'm doing fantastic. How are you?
I'm doing well. Thank you for asking. Laura, we don't know each other. Don't worry. I didn't call to sell you anything or give you a sales pitch. Nothing like that. I just called to ask you a quick question. Laura, you inquired about information about working from home. My question is, were you looking for part-time income or full-time income?
Full-time income.
Good, okay. So do you have a pen and paper handy?
Yes.
Great. I'd like to give you some information. Are you ready?
I am ready.
Okay. First, write down my name, which is Diana, and my phone number is 1234567. Now, Laura, are you in front of your computer right now?
I am.
Good. I'm going to provide you with a website. But before I do, let me give you a quick overview on what this is all about. Laura, it's something that you already do. You have been doing it all your life for free. You just didn't get paid for it.
What could that be?
Well, for example, have you ever referred someone to a movie or a restaurant? Have you ever done that, Laura?
Yeah.
Did you ever get paid to do that?
No.
Okay, Laura, so how would you like to get paid to do just that?
That would be fantastic.
Yes, it would. It's really good. I've been doing it for over 15 years. Here is how it works. When you go to my website, you're going to learn about our company, who we are, what we do, how we get paid. You're going to learn how you can make money on your spare time. Laura, you're going to love what you see, and when you do love it, you're going to do what comes natural. You're going to refer people to it. The only difference is that now you'll get paid to do what you've always done all your life for free. Does that make sense to you?
Guess so.
Are you ready for the website?
Sure.
Here's the link. Okay, and you want to confirm to make sure that they wrote it correctly. I didn't specify that before. It's important because they may, spell it out to them. That's important. Laura, after the presentation, give me a call back because I have a free gift for you that it's worth $1,500. It's just a way to say thank you for taking time out of your day to view this presentation. So you could start taking care of yourself and your family. So call me when you're done. Talk to you soon. And then they watch the presentation, they call you back. Hi, Laura. I have one question for you. Are you ready to get started with a winning team?
Yes.
Great. Let me give you the information so that you can become a part of our team. There you go. Now, again, if they say no, that they're not in front of a computer, ask them, how soon can you be in front? Again, Laura, are you in front of a computer?
Not right now.
Okay. How soon can you get in front of a computer?
Probably in about an hour.
Okay, good. Call me back in an hour when you're in front of a computer, and I will provide you with the website that will show you how you can earn $800 a week on your spare time. Well, I'll talk to you later. Bye. Or, after you ask them, so, Laura, where is it? I have one question for you. Are you ready to get started with a winning team?
No.
You're not? Okay. Oh, okay. All right. Simply thank them. Well, thank you, Laura. And like I promised you, I'm going to give you a $1,500 free gift, which is a 15-minute consultation. We could do this now, or would you like to set up an appointment?
Let's do it now.
Remember, do not talk about your business. They already said no. Okay, great. And Laura, I just wanted to tell you, I love doing what I'm doing. And this is the truth, okay? I'm a Master Life Business and Success Coach, and let me tell you something. This has really changed my life. I have an awesome team that I work with. Whenever there's anything happening, we just pull together, and it's just fantastic things I'm doing. I'm able to stay home. I don't work full-time in a job anymore. I work full-time at home and loving it. I have time to spend with my family and whatever thing you want to say. That is it, ladies and gentlemen. Really, how simple can that be? And once you get used to it, when you're doing the dials, you'll hear the tone. If somebody's interested, you have to call you back. Cool. Make sure when you're calling people, make sure that you write down that you talk to so-and-so and so forth. Because there's nothing worse than you forget that you call that person and then you call them again. And it's like, oh, you didn't remember me? And it's not that, you're making 20 million phone calls. You can't remember everybody. But by doing so, it also shows them that you remember them. Because people want to be remembered. People want to make an impression. So that's really important. Any questions?
Now, I know we had, Marvin had asked about using this for MLM Rod and for people that are seasoned marketers. I know we had a version of the script that had that in there. I'm trying to find it.
Okay. Yeah, you could use this for any leads. You could do this for any business. Any business. You could do it for affiliate program. You could do it for any business that you want to do.
The biggest thing.
Go ahead.
The biggest difference when you're talking to other network marketers too, is especially the ones that are in MLM Recruit on Demand. Those are people that are looking. Those are genealogy leads. So these are people that are open to looking at other business opportunities. So instead of you inquired information about working from home, you can replace that with you inquired information about other income earning opportunities online. So you can just replace that part, but the scenario is still the same. Because they're looking for a different way of doing things, and this is a different way of doing what they're doing, and I guarantee it, because a lot of network marketers are out there. People are tell them, just go out and promote your product and everything is going to be hunky-dory. But by doing this, you're becoming a referral agent, like we discussed. And that's, this is something that is way simpler than any other script that you're going to find out there. Does that make sense?
Exactly. Yes, Jeffro, I could only speak for myself that I am using this for the Legends, and I'm also using it for MLM Mod. Okay, those are the two things I'm using it for. But again, it can be used. If you have another business, it can be used.
You can use this for whatever business you're promoting.
Exactly.
Because really, this is generic. You're going to send them to whichever website you want to send them to. Best time to make phone calls is whenever you want to pick up the phone, Brian. It does not matter the time of day. Because most people, believe it or not, carry cell phones with them now.
Yeah. And you don't want to sit on your leads, because a lot of people, I'll call tomorrow. I'll call on the weekend. I will call 2 weeks from now. And before you know it, those leads are getting old. They don't even know what the heck you're calling them for. Yeah. So whenever you get leads, you want to jump on them. Go ahead, sorry.
When you get fresh leads like that, you want to make sure that you call them within 24 to 36 hours. If you do not, chances are they have already jumped on something else. Especially if they are network marketer genealogy leads. Yeah, the free gift is your why. You tell them why you enjoy doing what you're doing. And what you've gotten out of it.
You do not call them back, ever, ever, ever. You tell them, are you in front of a computer?
You tell them to call you.
Yes. By doing so, you're pre-qualifying them. If they cannot do a simple request like that, calling you, they're not going to do the simplest things. You have to posture yourself, because otherwise you're chasing this person.
Michelle,
Go ahead, I'm sorry.
Michelle, to answer your question about the best leads are leads, period. Whatever source you end up getting them from, sometimes they're gonna be hit or miss. You're gonna get bad phone numbers. You're gonna get people that someone used someone else's number to sign into a capture page. You're gonna get that. But out of a lot of the times, from what I've seen, over the last 4 months of using MLM Recruit on Demand leads, out of 10, at least 5 of those leads are going to have good quality phone numbers in them. So, if you can figure 50% out of 10 leads are going to be good quality leads, you can kind of gauge what you can go off of. Now, and it's just the way it is. It's the information age. People, I know sometimes when I opt into capture pages, I use a throwaway email address just so that way I can see what someone else is doing. So people are going to do that out there, just so that you can, get more information on something. If someone's offering a free video or they had some kind of training, sometimes I will opt into a capture page, but I won't use my primary email address, or I won't use my primary phone number either. So it's just, sometimes it's hit and miss. It's just the nature of the beast.
Wayne, you could get back to the person that brought you here. If they're on the team, they have a copy of it.
No.
That's why it's important, being a part of the team, you get access to this instantaneous as it happens. I'm just, just saying. Okay. Okay, let me see how I can explain it to you without sounding, I don't want to sound like I'm pitching anything, okay? So let me try to explain this to you, okay? Laura, myself, Rex, Harris, and Robert Blakely, we're all on a team in a program, okay? But we do these workshops for free. We do not pitch what we are doing, okay? So if you're asking me, As far as what is the team that we're on, I'm not going to tell you. Not because I'm not trying to be mean, by no means. Is because you got to get back to the person that brought you here. Okay? They are obviously also on the team because they brought you here.
Yeah,
So you really got to get back to that person.
The biggest thing is we're Mojo Marketing Team. We're here to teach you guys strategies and things that you can use to grow your business. We are doing these free workshops, but that's why we tell you at the very beginning to take notes. And I know sometimes it's really hard to take notes fast, but with scripts like this, if you can get the most important part of the script, which is just knowing that you're not pitching your business and you're telling people that you can get paid for referring people. Just wait, Matt. Yes, you can. I'm talking right now. You can we refer people to watch a website. Just take these notes the best you can about referring people to. Now I'm all messed up because my son came in. But take the notes about you're not giving a sales pitch. You're gonna ask them a question about what kind of income they want. That's a way for you to gauge your prospects. You're gonna have them write your name and phone number down so that you know that they have your contact information to call you back, because you're not gonna give them another phone call. This is your one shot to call them, and then they have to call you back. And that's the way for them to show you that they're serious. And then you tell them it's something that they already do. You've been doing it all your life for free. You just didn't get paid for it. You refer someone to a movie or a restaurant. Did you ever get paid for it? No. Okay, well now you can get paid for it, and this is how you can do it. Are you in front of a computer? No, not right now. Okay, well when will you be in front of a computer? In about an hour. Okay, in about an hour I want you to call me back, and then I will give you the information. And that's, you just go over it. You don't have to read this word for word. You can take bits and pieces out of it and tailor it to yourself. Does that make sense?
Yep. And we're going to do it again. I don't know when. I don't know when. That's why you need to get back to the person that brought you here, because they could give you a list of the topics that we will be discussing. Again, we do not record these for the public. So, we're giving you guys, not, like I said, I hope this doesn't sound, I'm not trying to sound mean by this, please. But we are giving you free information that nobody would give you this script. Nobody would even tell you that there's such a script. And we're going over it with you guys a couple of times. And we love to do it. We really love to do it. It's not, we get a kick out of it. But that's why I specifically, and I know Rex says it, we all do, please take notes. Please. These are live. We're really live people. This isn't recorded. Any other questions? Yes, they would. For this information, are you kidding me? And the man who's doing it, he's a top-tier marketer. Okay? He gave us the script to use. And we're giving it to you guys for free. And to share exactly. Because he's also tired of seeing what's happening in the industry. We're tired of it. Yes, he is. He is a godsend. Yeah. We share everything that we got, with you guys, and we're not asking for anything. Did anybody, I want to know, nobody got pitched tonight, am I correct? Nobody got a link. We didn't share links. We didn't tell you what we were, what we're doing. No pitching here. I even got, one night I got asked by a person who was brought by someone else here, okay? They wanted my link. They got arrogant with me. What the hell is the matter with you? Don't you want to do a sale? I got money. Really arrogant. I refused to give him the link. Yeah,
I
I
had one
refused to
too.
give him. Yeah.
And I was
Not
like,
because-
you got brought to the webinar by a good friend of mine. So you need to get back to that person and ask them for their information if you want to, be a part of our team. Well, I just want to get started right now and I can't get in contact with them. And I was like, well, maybe they had something that really important that they needed to take care of right now. If you sent them a message and you can't see that they saw it, that means that they didn't see your message yet. You need to give them a little bit of time. So you got to make sure, people out there sometimes. And when I looked at this person's profile, they were promoting like 10 different businesses too. So that is definitely someone that I kind of want to go, red flag, red flag. Yep. I want to stay away from.
Yes, Dave, please get the link from Lonnie. Yes, $1,900. I know what program you're talking about. Mm-hmm.
Oh, me too. Me too.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, we tell you, for the new people who've never been here before, we tell you how to set up your autoresponder. We tell you what to say in your autoresponder. We tell you what to say when you're talking to people in IBO. We tell you what to say when you're talking to people on Facebook. We give you personal development. I mean, what we give, and like I said, I'm not trying to toot my own horn. I'm just being real with you. I've paid for trainings. I've paid for trainings, and this would be an arm and a leg for everything that's given. I mean, it's given to you in details. Donna, give them your link to IBO. The ones that, you brought, give them yours. Yeah. Yeah, Michelle, we're tired of the pitching too. We really are. I'm done with it. I refuse to be a part of any of that. And I'm here, and we have people, who are on our team, who are not on our team. They ask me a question, I'm going to help you. I don't care where the hell you are. I don't care what business you are. I don't care what country you're in. If you ask me for help, I'm going to help you. Same thing with Laura, we're going to help. Same thing with Rex. Same thing, with Robert and everybody else on the team. They are here to help you. We're not going to turn you away and say, well, too bad, you're not on our team. So then what the heck are we here tonight, We want people to get the right information. We are so sick and tired of you guys not getting the correct way to run your business. We're tired of it. You're right, Mike. Engage in conversation. I had somebody today, they were doing an experiment. They sent me all their links. I said, did you really think, I said, is this how you're marketing? Well, I'm doing a experiment. I said, but is this how you're marketing? Well, yeah. And I said, did you really think I was going to look at your links? I have no idea who the heck you are. And I did not mean to be funny. I said, you need to start conversation, because in order for people to know you, they have to know you first. Then for them to like you, because if they don't know you, how the heck do they like you? And then when they like you, that's when they trust you. And trust is really big. Like tonight, we have a team member, he couldn't come tonight. Guess what? We stepped up, because that's what it's about. And Jocelyn is in our business, but she's in a different, still, we're all on the same team technically, because we're in this company. But, hey, she needs help. We're going to help her. It doesn't matter. We don't care. We don't care. Yeah. And we love to share valuable information. And guess what? Each and every one of you have information within yourselves. Each and every one of you is a shining star waiting to come out. We're here to give you the olive branch to say, hey, you need help? Come on over. Come and look over our shoulders what we're doing. I'm not going to charge you. Come and look, because you know darn well, if you've been in the industry, the gurus are going to say, well, let me give you a little bit. Oh, you want another bit of it? Wait a minute, that's another $1,000. Oh, you want this? That's $5,000. We give it all to you. We can all learn from each other. Exactly, Jocelyn. Exactly. So with that being said, I want to thank each and every one of you for coming out tonight. I was involved in several different businesses. I've dropped all of them since I joined. Yeah. Definitely. But anyway, what we do is we have a webinar right after our workshops of a gentleman called, his name is Val Smith. He's a 36-year-old veteran in the industry, okay? Now, when he's on, we listen. We're going to go right over there. We will share that with you. You're not going to lose anything by listening. You know, information is free, ladies and gentlemen, okay? But I'm going to tell you something. When he talks, he gives golden nuggets. I mean, gold bars, really. You're welcome, Mike. You know, I would just go, yeah, I would just go and listen. And then if you like what you hear, cool. You know, whatever. It doesn't matter. You're always welcome to come back to these workshops anytime. But like I said, I really would, you know, recommend for you guys to go over and listen to the webinar. He does this all, you know, he does these webinars, and he has a lot of information to share. And that may help you to get to the next level in your business.